I've got this dust collector. It's a Delta, 1.5 horsepower, I'm not sure. I've had it for 15 years, and the other day I was planing some wood. This thing was running with my son-in-law, and all hell broke loose. The thing just started sounding like it was going to explode. Come to find out, I have broken a blade. I have no idea where it is. Couldn't find it in the bag, it's just gone. They're heavy steel, and all I have is some thick aluminum, so I'm going to try to fashion one. I've tried to get a new dust collector. I thought, you know, at this stage of the game, after all the furniture's been made and most of the stuff I've done, I just need a basic dust collector. And called from Harbor Freight. Within 40 miles, there's nothing. The nearest one's about 150 miles away. I asked why. He said, well, between the pandemic, the tariffs, and the China trade war, and the fact it's made of Chinese metal like everything else is, they're just not to be had. So, I'm going to try to repair this one. It'll either work or it won't. Let's get started. This is the unit off the stand and without the bags. I'm about to take it apart. It's an old Delta, and doesn't have the stand on here, the bags like I said, but it's been running good. I could probably build a house with the sawdust I've made from it. It doesn't owe me anything at this point. I'm thinking that when the blade broke, it tore this metal, or maybe the torn metal started the blade breaking, I'm not sure. What I do know is that without the blade, it runs so off balance and so rough that it is unusable. Here's the blade I fashioned. It's made out of thick aluminum. The originals were curved and really hard steel, so I'm hoping this holds up. They're being held on with 3 bolts and lock nuts. It seems to be solid enough. I'm thinking it'll work. I'm expecting this to be out of balance, and sure enough it is. The aluminum blade is lighter than all the others, so you can see that it ends up on top every time I turn it. I'm going to have to do something to balance this out, and then do the spin test again and see how it works. I've taken some double-sided tape and added a metal weight next to the blade, and sure enough it's a lot more balanced. Whenever I spin it, it sort of ends in a random place. When I put a bolt through it, that'll add a little more weight, and that should just about do it. Well, here it is, bolted on, like the others, a bolt with a lock nut. Sure enough, it's really decently balanced. I don't know if it's perfect or not. When it spins up fast, I'll know. But right now, it's good. And it's back together. So now to give it a little test run to see if it's going to be worth continuing or not. Here goes, nothing. I'm glad this worked out. I had purchased this at Lowe's. It was a display model, but part of the stand was missing. I made them an offer and they took it. I got it for $100. I think it was $174 at the time. This was quite a while ago. It's not a great dust collector. It picks up the chips, everything, from the planer and the jointer really well. But pulling stuff from any distance, it really doesn't work very well. but it saved me a lot of sweeping. At this point in time, I've built, a lot of furniture, a lot of stuff. Now it's kind of winding down. There's no place to put furniture in the house anymore. So I don't need to go out and buy another dust collector or something, really great that takes care of, a lot of the dust. As long as I can get it working like it did, it's sufficient for me. So thank you for watching. I did do some vacuuming with it as far as using the hose pickup stuff, and it works as good as it ever did. Maybe someone, if they have a blade break on their dust collector, maybe they can look at this and say, hey, this could be replaced and it could be fixed.